Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Memphis Grizzlies playing against the Atlanta Hawks. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Greg, you know what? There's nothing like opening night. In whatever stage, in whatever location, the long wait is finally over.
Yeah, Summer League and the preseason are well and good, but this is when it really counts.
Now, here's Gay. Over Williams. And that one's good by Gay. Gay's got the game going here with the first basket for the Grizzlies.
Rudy Gay's always had that shot in his bag. Lethal from mid-range.
Bibby passes it to Johnson. No good on the three. Bibby against Conley. Pass to Mayo. Randolph sets a screen for Gay. Pocket 6. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Williams does a nice job getting those feet up and down, excels at running the floor and scoring in transition.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Right now I send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Randall Hollins a couple of minutes ago. When it came to Joe Johnson, it seems they've got a plan in place for him. Coach said, yeah, we've got a few different things we're going to throw at him. I don't want to let too much out of the bag. You guys will see. I like what we've drawn up. It seems like he doesn't want the opposition to get a lead. I respect it. Back over to you.
All right, David, thanks. Johnson can't hit. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And whenever Smith gets the opportunity to attack the rim, he's going to take it.
Memphis with the ball. Conley surveying the D. Pass to Randolph. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Johnson, guarded by Mayo. Back to Bibby. Smith outside. Johnson outside. Smith on the wing. He's covered by Gay. Horford with a screen on Conley. Just 4 to shoot. Deep 2 from Bibby. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over.
Randolph kicks to Gay. Randolph sets a screen for Gay. And he converts the layup. Gay's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, it's important for Gay to be able to finish in traffic. I mean, he's so much better when he shows some physicality and toughness.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Johnson against Mayo. Johnson, the pass to Smith. And here is Johnson. From outside the arc. Up again. And it's Horford with the extra effort.
Al Horford getting after it. Putting that putback back in the bucket.
Williams against Gay. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Hawks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Now Bibby. Dropping on the board. Pass to Smith. Back to Bibby. 4 on the clock. This one for 3. Zach Randolph with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Hale against Smith. Pass to Gay. Gasol, a screen on Williams. Now Gasol over Johnson. That's good from Gasol on the assist from Gay.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
The Hawks trail by 4. Stolen by Randolph. Mayo finds Gay. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. That one drops for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Here's Johnson. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gay. Buries it down low. Gay's got 8 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
The Hawks trail by 8. And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Tony Allen's checked in for O.J. Mayo. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. The 4th spot held by Marc Gasol.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Here's Bibby. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Smith to stop the drought. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Allen passes to Conley. Gay outside. This all setting the pick for Gay. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Looking here at some numbers for Smith. Great showing for him last season. And, of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And you don't finish top 3 in blocks unless you're truly inspired. He combined supreme hustle with keen awareness. You've got to love this guy. Now, here is Bibby. Pass to Smith. Shoots from 8. And too long on the shot. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Outside Conley. Randolph kicks to Gay. Randolph a screen on Smith. Smith against Gay. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bibby against Gay. Bibby dishes to Horford. Smith outside. And stolen by Gasol. Back to Bibby. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Williams. 6 on the shot clock to stop the run. And there's Joe Johnson on the assist by Williams.
He was certainly cold, but perhaps that basket might get him going a little bit. 1 for 6 now.
And here's Randolph, covered by Smith. A fadeaway. And again, Memphis no good.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Conley against Bibby. Johnson outside. Smith sets the pick for Johnson. That 3 off the mark.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Outside Conley. Gasol, a screen on Williams. Gay against Williams. Offensive rebound. Gasol draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And Memphis making a change here. Carroll's checked in.
And what you like about Gasol, he can put up big numbers, but he also does the little things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
Now here's Powell. Back to T. To the inside. Plays it up and banks it in.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Allen outside. Pass to Gasol. Outside Conley. Now here's Randolph. Guarded by Powell.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's T. Back to Powell. Outside T. The 3. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
The Hawks trail by 6. Powell sets a screen for T. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Powell doing a nice job using that frame, creating space.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 59 seconds left here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Allen. Clock at 6. Pass to Conley. Over T. Conley's shot is off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Powell outside. Crawford left side. Shoots it up. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Teague against Conley. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And the Hawks making a change here. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Crawford. It's good. This game is all even. Crawford's got his second basket of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Rudy Gay, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for the Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Here's Young, following the score by Jamal Crawford. Memphis moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Conley kicks to Young. From beyond the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And going with a quick release there so the D doesn't have time to react.
The Hawks trail. And here is Teague. Crawford is screen on Conley. And it's Smith, top of the key. Smith sets the pick for Crawford. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Crawford against Young. Conley left side. Puts it up. Rebound, Atlanta.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Inside, here's Collins, and Gasol sends it back.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
And Clark, we're seeing a lot of teams around the league employing the small ball approach. Do you see that catching on?
I think it will, Kevin. The three ball is here to stay. I mean, that does tend to favor more skilled and mobile players, the ability to knock down threes and space the floor. If you can also add some size, though, then I think you've got a pretty lethal combination.
The first one falls, and the Hawks making a change here. Williams is checked in. And Vasquez drops them both. And the Hawks with possession here. They trail by 3. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And there it is for them.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Allen. And here's Carroll. On its way from Young for 2. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's Crawford. Basket counts. Crawford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not easy amongst the trees to get that score, but he just stayed poised.
Young outside. Pass to Allen. Out left to the wing. Back to Carroll. Allen outside. Williams with the steal. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Crawford. And again, it's Atlanta. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Shot clock at 3. Allen for 3. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Crawford. Smith outside. Back to T. Smith left side. There's Crawford with the 3. Drills it from outside. And now a 6-point Hawks lead.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Here is Haddadi. Hasn't made one yet. Carroll kicks to Allen. Pass to Carroll. It's Allen on the wing. Over Crawford. Allen's shot is off. And the Hawks with the possession. They're rolling here. That was something to see.
Goodness.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
There's a timeout from Lionel Hollins. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. For the Hawks, Thomas checked in for Collins. Johnson comes in for Jamal Crawford. And Mike Bibby is subbed in for T. Here's Allen. Still scoreless. Pass to Carroll. Left side, Randolph. 6 to shoot. Carroll finds Allen. Over Johnson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now here's Randolph. They double-team Randolph. Conley against Bibby. Trying to end the drought. The Grizzlies with another miss. Atlanta leading by 8. Williams passes to Bibby. Kicks it out to Johnson. The Hawks working the ball around. It's Thomas on the wing. Over Conley. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Carroll dishes to Conley. Pass to Gasol. It's stolen by Smith. Loads it up for Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, nice pass to set that bucket up.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. There's a timeout from Lionel Hollins. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Some changes for Memphis. Gay comes in for Damari Carroll, and it's Mayo in for Allen. The Hawks making a switch here. Here is Conley. Randolph up top. Shot clock at 6. Will it go? With the clock winding down, and it's Randolph with the jam.
Much muscle on that dunk from Randolph, going all out with the throwdown.
Atlanta leading by 8. Now, here is Bibby. No scoring in this one. To the paint, wants to get it to Powell, and does. And the shot goes down. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Bibby's so solid at setting the pace. Excellent when it comes to finding his teammates in their spots.
Pass to Randolph. Randolph draws the double. Conley with a wide open look. No good with the triple. Johnson with it. Powell feeling it out a bit. There's the 3. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Conley the pass to Randolph. Shoots over Powell. Randolph can't hit.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Pass to Horford. Now Powell. He's defended by Gasol. Powell in the high post. He's up against Gasol. Rejected by Gasol. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they head out on the road and face the Mavericks in Dallas. Then on Saturday, they'll head home and take on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now here's Gay. 8 points for him. To the middle, Pachulia with the steal. Evans finds Teague. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Horford, good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Law. Mayo with a screen on Teague. Here's Law. 5 on the clock. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Atlanta with the ball. Crawford outside. Horford sets a screen for Crawford. It's stolen by Watson. Here's Law. Pass to Watson. Here's Gay. To the paint. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
The more he facilitates, the more effective Gay is, and it's good to see him concentrating on that part of his game.
And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Hawks. 8-point game. Pass to Pachulia. Back to Teague. Out to the right wing. Outside, Horford. Now here's Pachulia. Can't hit that one. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the second quarter. Crawford with the steal. Outside Teague. It's Crawford on the wing. Pachulia with the screen on Mayo. Crawford with the ball. Now Mayo defending, and the foul goes on Jordan Crawford. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Sam Young's checked in for Gay. And it's Vasquez in for O.J. Mayo. Pass to Law. Great D that time from Teague. The Hawks leading by 8. To the inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Over in the corner to Vasquez. Pass to Law. There's the pick. Ejected by Teague.
Hey, if you lack rim protection, you will be taken advantage of. That's great defense.
Inside. Here's Pachulia. Good on the shot. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
2 on the clock. Here's Law. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Down low, here's Collins. Off target at the rim. And so it's Atlanta going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Jamal Crawford in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. To the middle. Here's Smith. And it's Josh Smith with the finish.
He threw it down with force. Terrific flush.
Now Conley. And that one, good.
A crafty scorer. Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
The Hawks leading by 10. Pass to Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Hawks, Joe Johnson, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can beat anyone one-on-one.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. The Grizzlies trail by 12. And here is Conley. Gay left side. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Michael Conley with the assist.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay.
And checking out some numbers for Mayo. Good season for him last year. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 3 rebounds and 3 assists. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Half jumper will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Williams. Johnson outside. 4 on the shot clock.
Got to respect the speed of Mayo on defense. As shooters are rising up, he makes sure to get there at least to contest the shot.
And here's Gay. Gasol, a screen on Williams. Gay passes to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
This is why they involve him in screen and rolls. I mean, he's good executing out of that situation.
The Hawks leading by 8. Now, here is Bibby. Still yet to score. Horford sets a screen for Williams. Pocket 6. Johnson dishes to Williams. And Gasol sends it back.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
Here's Conley. Pass to Mayo. Gay outside. Gasol, a screen on Williams. 6 to shoot. It's tipped and stolen by Horford. To the inside, Bibby. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Bibby's got his first basket of the night.
Moving that ball crisply when he sees an open teammate. Boom! It's out of his hand.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Gay right side over Williams. Gay misses.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Smith kicks to Williams. Back to Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got the lead up to 12 now for Atlanta.
And good touch there on the block. Smith knows he has the green light to attack down low.
It's Gay on the way. Second chance shot. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Conley against Bibby. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Smith, no good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Randolph. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Conley. Over Bibby. Conley's shot is off.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and That's not going to help.
Conley against Bibby. Screen by Smith to the paint. Stolen by Conley. That shot off. Smith with the defensive effort. Pass to Bibby.
Kick it out, man. Kick it out.
Here's Smith. Covered by Conley. Baseline jumper. The Hawks again can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. That's his third foul of the game. Well, Greg, I know we're still early in this decade, but which franchise do you think is best positioned to own the 2010s?
Obviously, Miami comes to mind first. I mean, Wade, Bosh, and LeBron are all still in their 20s. In the West, OKC has a really strong core in Durant, Harden, and Westbrook.
Tony Allen's checked in for the Grizzlies. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In third, the Grizzlies. The fourth spot held by the Hawks.
It's all about the fast break with these two groups. I mean, they were terrific a season ago, playing at a breakneck pace.
Conley with it. Gasol, a screen on Bibby. Shot clock at 5. Then Gasol with the dunk.
Well, we see him operate all around the court, but Gasol is at his best when he's throwing it down like that.
The Hawks leading by 10. And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Damari Carroll's checked in for Gay. And it's AC Law in for Mike Conley. Here's Thomas. Scoreless thus far. Smith sets the pick for Crawford. It's tipped. Tries to save it. See the pass to Smith. Clock at 4. Crawford outside. He can't get that one to fall. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Randolph sets a screen for Carroll.
Because Zach Randolph plays with such force and physicality, it's hard to guard him without fouling.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And he can't get the first one.
Randolph is such a tough cover in the low post, partly because of his body, but also his savvy and his skill. I mean, he just puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And the second free throw, good.
And with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Crawford, no one around him. Atlanta again missing.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Here's Law. Bibby covering. Stolen by Bibby. Inside. Here's Smith. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Edwards, he's checked in for Zach Randolph.
And the word is out on Josh Smith being a gifted dunker. But that really speaks to his overall athleticism. He can run, and he'll do whatever it takes to get the best of you.
Here's Law. Pass to Gasol. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. Here is Bibby. And here's Smith. Carroll covering. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Pass to Gasol. Here's Law. Allen kicks to Carroll. Shot clock at 6. Gasol, a screen on Bibby. Law misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Smith sets the pick for Johnson. Nifty move. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Too much strength right there from Johnson, a bully inside.
The Hawks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Haddadi's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Pachulia. He's checked in for Smith. And it's Crawford in for Marvin Williams. That's good from Johnson. The Grizzlies trail by 15. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Law. Edwards, a screen on Bibby. Back to Edwards. It's stolen by Johnson. Fires from the line. Horford. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great job by Horford to get up and down the floor in transition that time.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here is Bibby. Pass to Horford. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pachulia. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Pachulia's got 6.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
They get a hand on it. Here's Law. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Edwards. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. So for the Hawks, Collins checked in for Horford. Jordan Crawford comes in for Johnson. And it's Teague in for Bibby. Just 3 to shoot. Watson, the pass to Young. No good on that one. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Crawford looking over the floor. Pachulia kicks to Crawford. And the 3 ball is good. And the Hawks lead by 20.
Creating for others, drawing the defense's attention, then passing it out to the perimeter. That's good basketball.
It's Carroll on the wing. Pass to Vasquez. Young against Crawford. Young inside. Misses the baby hook. Atlanta leading by 20. Kicks it out to Crawford. Picked by Pachulia. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Vasquez. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. And the shot is good. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Point blank range, that's what you want.
Atlanta's gone into a slump here from 3-point range. Shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Back to Crawford. Clock at 6 to the paint. Collins in the post. Watson's there. Shot by Collins, no good. Now Vasquez. Pass to Young to the right side. Vasquez kicks to Young. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Allen inside the 3-point line. Nice D from Crawford. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Collins setting the pick for Teague. And finished off by Collins.
And they drew that one up perfectly. Caught the defense napping on that pick and roll.
Pass to Vasquez. Allen outside. Now here's Watson. He's guarded by Collins. Fades back. Watson's shot is off.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To the middle. And Watson with the basket on the assist by Vasquez. Watson's got his first points of the night.
Boy, Vasquez, man, what an example of tremendous passing skill.
Atlanta leading by 20.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Collins. Lays it up off the glass. Collins has got his third basket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Gasol, a screen on Bibby. Bibby against Conley. Pass to Randolph. Shot clock at 6. Over Smith. Rebound by the Hawks.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And it's slammed in by Smith.
And when Smith's in rhythm, he can become so difficult to stop. And right now, he's got his foot on the gas.
Conley against Bibby. Gasol, a screen on Bibby. Outside Conley. Over to the wing. Here's Randolph. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
You look at his technique, his physicality, his skill being left-handed. Randolph routinely beats up defenders down low.
Crawford outside. Smith sets the pick for Crawford. To the inside. Horford gets the bucket. 8 points for Horford.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Randolph. Conley gets the bucket.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Smith sets the pick for Crawford. The three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Allen up top, guarded by Crawford. Outside for Randolph. Outside Conley. Gasol setting the pick for Conley. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Conley is such a patient player who takes advantage of what the defense gives. That's really fantastic execution.
One shot.
Rudy Gay's checked in for O.J. Mayo. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
Smith with a screen on Allen. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Yep, that one goes.
And excellent production tonight from Gasol. His numbers being called, and he is not disappointing.
The Hawks leading by 17. Bibby kicks to Smith. Pass to Horford. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 5 assists in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here is Conley. Now Randolph, covered by Smith. Lets it go from 11. Randolph can't hit. The Hawks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Smith. Johnson sets the screen for Smith over Gasol. Smith, no good. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Grizzlies. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. No good from Gay. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
A shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Gay, right side. Back to Conley. Right side, Gasol, taken away by Williams. Pass to Bibby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal
Michael
foul.
Conley picks one up.
First team
And
foul.
Bibby is an active scorer,
At
one
the
who
line
is
for the
skilled
Hawks,
at drawing the
Mike
D's
Bibby.
hand.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Bibby.
And, you know, one of the things you like about Bibby, he's energetic at the point guard spot and can light you up with his jump shot. This guy is really solid.
Damari Carroll's checked in for Memphis. And he makes the first but misses the second.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Now, here is Bibby, following the shot by Rudy Gay. And here's Bibby. Pass to Smith. Shoots over Carroll. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Gasol, a screen on Bibby. Here's Conley. Now here's Gasol. They need this one. Good work defensively by Horford.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
There's a timeout from Lionel Holland. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Make some noise for your Memphis Dancers.
Down low, here's Gasol. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Sensational feel in the painted area. Get Gasol the ball. Let him use his size and intelligence to full advantage.
Now, here is Bibby.
Watch the screen.
Inside, it's stolen by Carroll. Bibby against Conley. Pass to Carroll. Back to Conley. Gasol, a screen on Bibby. Conley. And Gasol with the dunk.
Awesome job right there from Gasol, understanding where to cut after setting the pick.
The Hawks leading by 20. Now, here is Bibby. Smith scanning the floor. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Conley dishes to Gasol. Back to Conley. pass to Gasol. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
And here's Smith. Here's Horford. 6 to shoot. To the left wing. Here's Bibby. It's rebounded by Memphis. Looking to end his cold spell. Gay misses. The Hawks leading by 22. Williams passes to Johnson. To the inside.
I see him.
Bibby against Allen. To the paint. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Carroll passes to Allen. Here's Gasol, guarded by Horford. Gasol, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pass to Smith. That shot is off. The Grizzlies shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Conley, the pass to Gasol. Allen outside. Conley kicks to Carroll. Rudy Gay on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. No good from Gay.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Bibby passes to Smith. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time. Smith's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Gay with it. Outside Conley. Back to Gay. Allen outside. To the middle to end the drought. And there's the nice layup by Gay.
You know what? When he's got the chance to get inside, Gay's going to take it, fellas. I mean, he doesn't waste those opportunities.
Bibby passes to Smith. Shoots over Carroll. And it's Smith missing. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Gay up top. He's guarded by Williams. Gay inside. He's against Williams. Excellent D there from Williams. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Horford. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Gasol's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Conley, the pass to Gasol. Gasol, a screen on Williams. Here's Gay, buried from 15 feet out.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hawks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And, guys, sometimes it's hard during the first meeting of the season to get a feel for a team. But these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and they have to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series here against the Grizzlies.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Smith.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
Now here's Allen. Josh Smith unable to get his shot to go. Bibby against Conley. Gasol inside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Johnson. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.